Alright, I'm David Harry, and in this video I'm going to do a quick unboxing of this Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. And just to be clear, this is just going to be a very quick unboxing only. It is not a review. However, I will be doing a ton of stuff coming up to do with this phone, with things such as peripherals like cases and screen protectors, and also things like plugging it into external monitors and TVs and all kinds of stuff to do with gaming and decks. Okay, so to start off with then, I'm just going to do a quick run around the box, and in typical Samsung fashion, this is one of those very understated yet classy boxes. Now, if we have a little look into the center on the front there's one of those spot UV varnishes with the rear of the phone, and that is the S Pen there. And then on one side here, another spot UV touch there with Galaxy S23 Ultra on it. Nothing on the top here, and then on the other side here, another spot UV with Samsung on it. So I'm just going to get into the box itself here, and although there are these tear strips on either side on the back, I normally make a mess of them, so I'm just going to very carefully open this up with a blade here. So that's one side done, and then there is the other side done. And now with the seals broken, I should be able to easily slide the top off the box. There we go. Okay, in fact, what I'll do, let me just put the phone to one side here, and we'll have a look at the package inside the box. So let me just get that out, and let me open this up. Have a quick look inside here. So what we've got here is the SIM eject tool. And then we've also got warranty and quick start guides. Then also our USB-C to USB-C charging cable, because of course this phone, like many others and for a long time, do not come with any power supplies or chargers. And then onto the phone itself, let me just pull this tab up off the bottom here. Want to be careful not to drop this one. Okay, so there's the box out of the way. Then there's just this like card kind of protective piece here, so I'll just take that off there. So that's the back of the phone. I'll have a little close look at that in a second. Now getting around to the front here, let me just take this protective piece off here, so give us a second. Okay, that was very satisfying. Now what I'm going to do here, before I go running around the rest of the phone to take a close-up look at it, I'm just going to get off, power the phone on, put some stuff on it, and then come back. Okay, so I'm all powered up, I've logged in, and I'm now in the process of downloading some of my apps here. Now the first thing I'm going to have to say here, and I know this isn't a review, however, this phone feels really good in the hand. Now I do appreciate that there's not really much difference between this and the previous couple of Ultras, but for some reason for me it does feel really nice, and I've only got small hands as well. Now another thing that I've noticed here, and I don't know if it's just my imagination, but the actual curve on the screen here feels a lot better. What it is, I do not like the curved screens, and that's something that I've disliked on previous Ultras. However, for this one, Samsung have reduced that curvature on the edge of the screen, and for me personally, I do think I can actually notice it, and it just feels like I'm looking at more of a flatter screen, which is what I do prefer. Anyway, the responsiveness on the screen, as you would expect, is absolutely awesome. It's mega fast. Not that the previous couple of Ultras weren't or anything like that, but this is just absolutely fantastic. And as you can see here, I've got my priorities in order. I'm downloading some games here. Now let me just take a quick look at some of the bits on the front. So just looking across this top edge here, and I'm not too sure how well we're going to be able to see this, but there's actually like a slit at the top here, which is where the top speaker sits behind. Now on the 23 here, it is actually wider than what it is on the 22. So we'll have to do some tests with this to see how it does sound as far as the speakers and audio are concerned. And as we can see just there as well, there is the front facing camera. Now on the top edge of the phone here, this is basically the same as it was on the 22, and as we can see there's a microphone, and this long edge here is essentially the same as the 22 as well. We've got the volume rocker, and then next to that we've got the power button. And as far as the bottom edge of the phone is concerned, I can't really see there being much change here either. So we've basically got our SIM tray, we've got our USB-C ports, couple of microphones. there's the speaker, and then there is the S Pen. And just to complete the run around the edges of the phone here, as we can see, this is the other long edge, and there really isn't anything on this except for there's a little cutout at the top here for one of the antennas. However, moving to the rear of the phone, and although this does look very much like last year's Ultra, we do actually have a huge difference within the resolution of the main camera, and we also get a lot more camera functions. So I actually think that it is going to be the cameras and their functionality which are going to be the big winners here for the Galaxy S23 Ultra. Okay, so that should just about do it then for my quick unboxing and first close-up look around the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. Now, I will be doing a whole bunch of videos about this phone, like I said at the beginning of the video, things to do with peripherals and stuff like that, cases, screen protectors, very importantly as well, things to do with gameplay, because who doesn't want to game on one of these, and doing that on decks and plugging it into external monitors and TVs and such like. So if you're into that kind of thing, definitely keep an eye on the channel. Also as well, a thumbs up would be ace, and a sub to the channel would be absolutely awesome. I'm David Harry. Thank you very much for watching this video. Take care and goodbye now.